you know you made a banger when you yourself can't hold it back, can't hold it in.
Love that.
We are talking here about our guest in this hour, and it is Tisetso Njabulo Mkhonto. I'm sure not a lot of people refer to him as that. Fans, we all know him as Royal Musiq. He began his journey in 2019 only. It's hard to believe that it was such a short while ago.
Recent. Yeah.
And since then, he's shaped the sounds that blends tradition with modern influence, inspired by the likes of MFR Souls, or Skido, Black Coffee, and Calvin Falo. He has built a style rooted in Amapiano with a clear signature that reflects both his passion and place of origin. At just a few years into his career, Royal Musiq has already made a strong impression, gaining over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. So I need to repeat that. So every month there are 1 million people going on Spotify to listen to his music, and his contribution to the Harvard sound, also known as Sgupu, stands out for its vibrant energy and emotional depth. And he is joining us right now. Royal Musiq, hello. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. How are you?
No, we're good. How are you feeling this Friday?
I'm feeling like a Friday. It's a Friday.
No, and I saw you jamming there. I was like, no, he's definitely getting us into the Friday groove. Listen, you have worked on new music. Tell us a little bit about it.
I've been working on new music. I've been planning on releasing a project end of June, or if not end of June, but this winter. Preparing for summer, meaning Hamba Kanje was just a taste of what we were having in studio, producing in studio and collaborating, and just giving them a lead single for the project. So great music coming up, loading hits, even more hits.
We certainly can't wait. Take us back to pre-2019. Before you decided, hey, Amapiano music, this is my path, this is my journey. What were you doing before that?
I used to ball. I used to play football. I used to play soccer. Yeah, I used to play in the middle field. I once went for trials in UK, Bournemouth. Bournemouth AFC. So I used to play soccer. Then it came about that I had to choose between which career I'm gonna go for, between soccer and music. So I took music as my passion, something I love more.
Oh, wow. All right. I want to get into that choice because oftentimes people are faced with a difficult decision career-wise, right? And it could go south or the trajectory could completely change your life. But it's 20 minutes after 2 Central African time. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with Royal Musiq.
Got something to say? Are you passionate about issues that matter?
Do you have a voice that deserves to be heard?
Well, we've got the perfect platform for you. Call in or drop us a WhatsApp on +27 63 406 9126.
And we will call you back.
So you could have your say and be part of the conversation.
30 years of age. I just turned 30 on the 15th of November. So that's who I am, you know.
It's not just talk, it's your chance to air your views.
Share your opinion.
Engage with the community that values your perspective.
Follow us on our social media.
Visit our website at www.channelafrica.co.za and get ready to share your views on Channel Africa,
the African perspective.
Your afternoons just got even better.
Fresh and exciting.
The Upside, hooking you up with today's news from an African perspective.
All right, it's 21 minutes after 2 Central African time. We're still in conversation with big-time producer and DJ Royal Musiq. His song is currently trending everywhere. Go on to TikTok right now, okay? And I think on your For You page, you'll definitely come across a video.
You'll come across the video, the dance moves, the song. Yeah. Amazing. Tell us about it, Royal. When you saw it trending on social media and people started making dances for that song specifically, how did that make you feel?
So it was about like, because I started posting the song around about last year in 2024 November.
Yeah.
Posted it on TikTok, and then it didn't have the engagement it has today. So seeing it that people actually just came about my old content in 2025 and just jumped in and made us a DC, it was so a good feeling. It amazing. I was so excited because it shocked that a song can just actually come back to its value and people respect the value that I created back in 2024, taking its own spotlight in 2025. So it was amazing. I won't lie.
So I want to go back to that decision, that pivotal moment, because we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation had you not decided that music would be your thing versus soccer, right? Especially with the pressures, man. You had gone to Bournemouth, had traveled as well because of soccer. Why would it not be the obvious choice? Pressures from family and friends who would think that that's a more stable career path to take.
I don't know, man.
What led you to say, no, music is it?
I'd say because, like, since at a young age, I've been listening to music. And at home, they knew that this guy actually loves music, but also has a incredible soccer skill or soccer talent or whatever you call it. But, so it was difficult for them. They were looking at it as an, where is our child gonna be safe more or more? So as for me, I loved music more than soccer. I won't lie. I'm still saying it today. So that decision wasn't even
hard.
Not even so hard. I won't lie. It took me maybe just 2 hours to decide. Music.
I love that. Royal, let's talk about your influences. Unompumelelo mentioned the likes of the Black Coffees of the world. How did those people influence your decision to get into music, right? And how did they influence your sound, the MFR Souls, those DJs, the big boys in the industry? How did they influence you?
So about that, the influence came about that since at a young age, watching TV, seeing these big musicians creating a whole lot of content and taking our sound to the global or to TV. So at a young age, I've been listening to their music and they've been doing something unique. They've been creating our music and elevating our music upwards. So as for me, I joined the music industry just looking up to the quality of music they've been creating, and they're still creating that quality of music. So into that space, I just come in as my own creative sound. So I'm trying to be unique as they did, not trying to copy them, but be inspired by what they did on how they built their careers. So yeah, man. Till today, I'm still inspired by the likes of Black Coffee, MFR Souls, Kevin Fallow. I can even name more today. I'm inspired by even DJ Maporisa and how they built their careers for years and years. They built their careers to be more relevant and stay more relevant, long-term careers. So I like the way how they shaped the brands and everything and their personalities that influenced my music and how I'm building my brand today.
I love that. Royal Musiq, tell us about who you are working with on this project that you're dropping. You said end of June, July, towards the summertime, yeah?
You're gonna definitely see. Obviously, I've dropped with DJ Biza, Lima Crazy Cowboy. I have the likes of PC. I have the likes of EQ. I have the likes of Sihle, Melon Sleazy, X Dappy, and a lot more vocalists, man. New talents also upcoming.
Nice.
Producers from my hood or even socials we've met on socials and collaborated. Yeah, so expecting even new young talents like me getting in the industry.
I love that. And Royal Musiq, let's talk about the pressures of creating viral hit songs, song after song. It's almost like it's expected now. You put out an Amapiano song, people want it to go viral. Do you feel the pressure, or are you encouraged and challenged and inspired to bring out the best?
that's I think that the second one is it. I'm just encouraged and not under pressure. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm just taking my own time, not working on anyone's under pressure, but working on my own plan and schedule. So a lot more would definitely come out of that.
I love that.
Yeah, it sounds like, you know, there's a rootedness in you, and you're not swayed by what's happening around you, but rather take a little bit of from people who inspire you and people who are around you. Tell us about what's coming up this weekend in terms of your schedule.
My schedule, I have gigs coming. I have a gig today as a Friday. I'm going to catch me in Rustenburg.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in Rustenburg performing today. End of this month, catch me on X Fest in Zone 6.
Yeah.
Zone 6. And also, I think it partnered up with Hype Fest. Channel O is also having a show next week, Friday.
Sure.
At Zone 6. Yeah, so I'll be also there. Catch me performing there. That's it.
And we will be playing your mix in a couple of minutes' time. What can the Channel Africa audience expect from your mix today?
They can definitely expect 2 or 3 songs from the EP or from the project.
Sneak peek. We love it. Thank you so much, Royal Musiq. And socials, where can people follow you to find out what you're up to when the music is dropping?
On Instagram, you can find me at _Royal Musiq. On TikTok, same. You can still find me on _Royal Musiq. And on Twitter, former Twitter, and currently X, you can find me on Real _Royal Musiq. That's all.
I believe that when you speak things, you can speak them into existence. Royal Musiq, dream collaborations on the African continent and the world at large. Who would you like to work with, collaborate, feature?
I'd like to collaborate with Asake or Rema. Asake or Rema, those are my 2 favorite artists right now in terms of how they took their own sound and put it out there also, the creativity out of there. And globally, I'd like to do something with Central C. I don't know how, but...
Listen, Rema is a friend of the shows, so maybe we can call in, a favor from him and say, reach out to Royal Musiq.
I'll definitely run for that opportunity.
Everything of the best, Royal Musiq. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Royal Musiq is a producer and a DJ. Do stay tuned for after sports and business bulletins for that mix. If you want to hear what sets him and his soul on fire, stay tuned for that one. It might also inspire you to make the hard decision of what you want to do with your career, because it really could land you in a place beyond your wildest dreams.
Beautiful story. Beautiful story. And we'll get 2 exclusive songs.
3.
Oh, he said 3. I'm sorry.
Get it
Excuse
right.
me. I'm sorry. 3 exclusive songs from his latest body of work, which will be dropping end of, he said June.
Yeah, end of June, July towards summer. You know how it goes.
It is 30 minutes after 2 p.m. Central African time. Sports now with Figile Lingwati.
Sports.